Goblin Gaming technical difficulties. We are back with more Valkyria Chronicles.
For better or worse?
Mostly worse.
Now, I'm sure all our troubles are behind us now that we've destroyed that massive super tank. Last time, we destroyed a massive super tank. We did not go through with any of the cutscenes after that, though, since Bograt and Shiv couldn't join us for that one. So we just got the boring mission part out of the way. We know what everybody's really here for.
Yep. Specifically, we destroyed a bridge and dropped it into the water, which is symbolic of probably where the plot is going.
Yeah, probably. Alright, so with that, let's go into the cutscene immediately after the mission.
Yes.
Why murder everyone? They forced everyone to
Because
go into
it's
this
fun.
building and set it on fire. For what?
Now, I know we haven't had a lot of opportunities to do the counting gag, but by God, we're gonna get a lot.
As a matter of fact, you could probably just click it like 5 times for this
Tell
one.
me who did this. I'll tear their stinking heads off.
What would that accomplish?
Revenge. That's what.
Fight fire with fire? An eye for an eye? Didn't enough people die today?
No, there's still Imperial forces that are alive.
Our traditions lead us to death at the hands of others. We don't respond with
Imperial
violence.
forces that act
We
differently
die.
from chapter to
We
chapter.
die for peace. That is how the Darkson live their lives.
Now those lives are gone. Forever.
Especially in this one, where they're cartoonishly evil. That is considering they risk their lives in order to gather everyone into buildings so they could light them on fire.
But that wouldn't bring those people
Gotta
back.
prove a point.
All I can really do is try to survive and help the ones who are still here.
Yes, he does sound like Spike Spiegel, mainly because that's Steve Bloom.
Yep. Steve Bloom has 2 voices. Spike Spiegel and Guillemot.
Thank you.
There's no others.
Yeah.
There could be other survivors. Everybody, help us look.
I'm not sure which one is actually his natural voice. I'm going probably with the Guillemot.
I've always thought Steve Bloom was just an autonomous robot created by the voice acting industry so they could avoid having to pay anybody. Robots done took our jobs.
Thanks in part to Squad 7's efforts, militia forces reclaimed the city of Fausen. Returning from battle, the squad's members enjoyed a brief and well-deserved respite.
It's probably one of the most well-known VAs. I would argue that Steve Bloom is not the
I was walking
best.
across base just now, and the guys from Squad 2 stopped me. They said everybody felt like we got Fausen back because of us Sevens.
Well, yeah. We took down that train after all.
In the most
I want a
inefficient way possible.
Yes.
I wonder how Zaka and everyone are doing.
By planting explosives and then making someone go run up and
I hear
shoot
most
it.
of the detainees have either stayed
If only
on
we
in
had
Fausen
something that could
or
hit things from a long range away.
Oh,
If only the guy who planted the
I hope they're
explosives
all
was
doing
handed a
well.
rifle so he could just do the damn shooting himself.
If only we had something that was good at shooting metal objects and destroying hardened targets. Like the rail bridge.
Mr. Zaka?
But such things live in the land
Hey,
of
thank you.
fantasy.
Oh, this? As of today, I'm a Gallian militiaman, same as you.
Much like the logic of
They
this
put
game.
me in your squad, so we'll be seeing a lot of each other.
Or the relative
Wait,
idea
just
of the plot
can you
actually
even
having a
fight?
consistent tone of
What
any
was all
sort.
that about
Mhm.
living the Darkson wood?
Don't sweat the details, right? And I've got experience as a tank commander.
He's invented
My
a
right's on
maneuver.
the smaller side, but you can leave the ground unit support to me. And I thought your boss was pretty righteous. I figured I'd tag along and see for myself.
What? Me?
That's the face of Welkin Gunther in a nutshell.
Yeah,
That
pretty much.
wide-eyed,
We
innocent,
didn't get to talk
doe-like
much, but
expression.
got a
What?
fresh perspective,
Me?
You know?
I guess so.
Technically,
I don't
probably
think
the
I'm
most
much
famous
different than
voice
other
actor,
folks,
although
though.
not actually for voice acting, is Mark Hamill, but
Welkin, you're so clueless.
he actually does a decent amount of voice
Anyhow,
acting.
I'm excited
Yeah.
to join the team.
Good voice acting, too.
Yep.
Huh.
Quite in contrast to his actual acting.
Chapter 11. The Marbury Shore.
And a new skirmish battle. We are never doing that skirmish battle.
Wait, you don't want to do a skirmish battle of the previous map?
No.
Well, if it doesn't actually involve the train, it's not god-awful, at least, but yeah. I'm not sure. I haven't actually loaded up that one to figure it out one way or the other.
Everybody gather round. I've got our orders. The target is on Gallia's northern coast. The enemy's entrenched along the shore, flanking the industrial region up north. Squad 7 has been given one of their camps at Marbury to suppress.
Looking at the map, seems there's nothing there but big cliffs and open sand.
As you approach the cliffs, the beach slopes up steeply. Their camp is at the top. The path leading up there is narrow, meaning infantry will have to take the lead here. That said, they've lined the cliffside with gunnery to combat incoming foot soldiers.
You telling us to dodge bullets running across an open beach with nothing for cover? Boss, I may be catty, but I ain't got 9 lives here.
Stop your complaining. We're soldiers, Rosie. Ain't no such thing as a safe mission. Dangerous or not, it's our job to get the job done as best we can.
You don't gotta... I know that, all right?
The snap will never stop being funny to me.
Right. If we just charge in, you'll be facing a hailstorm of bullets.
Welkin, any more brilliant ideas for another of your crazy plans?
Well, we dig under the enemy.
Sorry, but I don't have any...
Well, you know, there's a
silver bullets.
species of gopher in this region that can be trained easily with the use of sweetmeats.
What we need is some way to blind the enemy while we advance.
Wait, I've got it.
Oh, wait.
Death pelicans.
Blind them.
Wait, they had to have a stupid fantasy name. Death jellicans.
Come on.
I'm a Valkyria Chronicles writer.
Tomorrow's the Feast of All Spirits.
Valkyria Chronicles, somehow lazier with animals than Pokemon.
The Feast of All Spirits, where we dine on spirits.
Combat on the feast, huh? We sure got some kind of luck, don't we?
Well, getting down about it now won't help anything. Let's just do what we can.
We'll cook a turkey on the radiator of the Edelweiss.
If we could,
That would be better than the plot that's actually happening.
we may not need 9 lives.
We never actually see war, we just see the interim parts.
Somebody said tomorrow's the feast, right? I forgot all about it this year.
Ugh.
Hey now, do you guys even know the reason for this holiday?
Reason? It's the day you give presents to the guy you like,
Yep.
ain't it?
Wait, so they're folding Valentine's Day and Thanksgiving into one?
Yes,
Alright.
but
It's like Valentine's, Christmas, Thanksgiving thing.
Valentine's giving.
Yeah.
Ah, Ghost Romance Day.
They say the practice of giving gifts to those you love came from that belief.
Back in the day, people gave presents to everyone important to them, not just lovers.
Now the war's going so poorly we can only afford one present a year.
Bingo! Give the man a prize. For a big grizzly bear, you sure know your stuff.
He's gaunt as hell! How is he a grizzly bear?
How gracious of you to say.
He's one devil fruit away from being Brooke from the Straw Hat Pirates.
Well, you see, the part we can't see, he's actually wearing a bear suit.
May I have a moment?
Sure.
He's just taking the head off, so
Surprised
we
to
can
see you in the lounge.
so we can see his lip flaps.
Would you accept these gifts?
This is from before.
These dolls are Darkson good luck charms.
That's why we made X's on the eyes.
For you and Rosie.
To symbolize their mean okay.
They're sleeping forever.
They may or may not have been made from a
I've
base
always
of
wanted
grenades.
to be your friend from the first day.
Ah, Grenade
We
Patch
have had our
Kids.
share of disagreements, but you've helped me more than I can say. I'd like to use the feast as an opportunity to grow a little closer to both of you.
I see. You know, seeing Fausen gave me a lot to think about. Plus, you know, I've been wanting to talk to you for a while now, too. For being so young, you got some perspective. Still a little bullheaded, though. Thanks for the lucky charm. And for coming out here, Isara.
Largo, thank you so much.
I can't take it.
Rosie, you ain't a kid here. Quit being so damn stubborn already.
You shut it. Look, I got no need for presents from dark hairs, okay?
I understand. I'm sorry. I'll be on my way now.
You know, the whole dark hair thing actually really works as a metaphor because it's the dumbest fucking thing.
Yes.
But that's racism in a nutshell. They could have literally picked any physical trait in any configuration.
As Disney tells us, they're different from us, which means they can't be trusted.
I don't think we should be taking life lessons from the villains in Disney movies. I, for one, will never be drinking 5 dozen eggs.
Okay,
More.
fine. We'll take lessons from the heroes of Disney movies. The hyenas are all pieces of shit. They don't work in this circle, and they live in the bow.
Well, James Earl Jones told us that. He could totally be trusted.
Everything has a place in the circle of life, except hyena. They know what they do.
Their place is over there, away from the rest of us.
Well, you see, Vorsen Gaia, this isn't the gameplay, this is all the shit they shove between the gameplay.
Yeah. This is all the stuff in between the actual gameplay parts.
Welcome.
This is the War is Hell storyline.
Which is written from chapter to chapter by a completely different person who has varying interpretations of War as Hell.
Yeah.
Some are better than others.
Funny story about that.
None of them were talking to each other.
Anyway, I've got something I want to show you. Come see.
At least that's my theory on it.
Real close at my hands.
A snack.
You found a modeled vagabond.
They're incredibly poisonous.
They're migratory butterflies.
Yeah, believe it or not, this is actually a strategy RPG.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Look, that pig has wings so it can fly, Vorton. Do try and keep up.
It's pretty rare then?
Basically, because every game needs an annoying mascot character.
Yep.
They call it a vagabond
And there's probably some
because
type
it
of
never
symbolism
stays in one
they're
place.
trying to portray there, but I refuse to go down that path.
Because we're gonna have peace in this time when pigs fly.
Yeah, probably something
Tried to
stupid like
hunt
that.
one down more than once before, but I never had any luck.
Then, you like it?
Absolutely. Thank you, Alicia. But you've still got to tell me how you found it. I'm amazed.
Me and Hans caught it.
You and Hans? Wait, is all that dirt?
I've never been
I
bug
can't wait
hunting
until later
before.
where he throws
I
himself on the
got a
fire to
little
feed
mud
some starving
plaster.
natives. No,
I
wait,
mean,
I'm confusing this
tomorrow's
with a better
the Feast
game.
of All Spirits. I wanted to get you something you'd like.
We're well acquainted with Mio.
Yes, we've
brainstormed
played
on
through
what you
Tales
might
of the
like
Abyss.
best, and this is what I finally came up with.
Their mascot is indeed something. We kept trying to throw him off a cliff. Unfortunately, that ability only goes so far.
Not the most romantic gift ever, but
Like he
it
bounces
seemed
back,
right for
comes
you.
and flies back to you. Oh, short period.
You went to all that trouble for me? Thank you, Alicia. I'm happy I got to see such a rare specimen, but I'm even happier at the sentiment.
I need a button that just has canned sitcom sound effects. I feel like I get a lot of use out of it for this game.
Thank you.
Welkin? They say if you give a present
You know,
to the
now
guy
you mentioned
like
that's not
on
a
the
bad idea
list,
for this one.
things will go well for you. I hope things go well for the two of us. I mean...
Huh? Me too.
Tomorrow.
Isara, I don't think Rosie really meant to hurt you.
She's just callous and stupid.
No, I know that, Mr. Zaka. But I do wonder if dreams of a future in which we're all equal will only bring pain.
No, don't get impatient on me. Getting close to somebody takes time, Isara. People don't just change overnight. That said, nothing in this world doesn't change.
Yes, I know. Even if slowly, change will happen.
Exactly. So don't let it get you down. She's just worked up over tomorrow's operation.
Tomorrow's op. Oh, that's right! I need to speak with Welks about the plan.
What
I've
plan?
developed a bullet-repelling
You
spray.
come up with a solution for those guns?
If we modify something I've been developing, it may provide our ground troops protection. I'll go speak with Welks about it now. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Bye? Hey, Isara. And she's gone. Those two really are siblings. They get into something and they're in their own world.
Rosie's just mad because she's a stormtrooper and thus irrelevant to this game.
Mostly, yeah.
She is there for a command point and nothing else. She will sit in the bus and do nothing else.
Hey, boss. We got a plan today?
Granted, that's Largo's job on half the maps as well.
Largo at least has a
Isara and I
thing
came
that
up
no
with
one else can
something
do
last
well,
night.
which is be a lancer.
Speaking of, Isara still isn't here, is she?
Take care of tanks.
I apologize for being late. Welks, it's done.
Well, by no one else, you mean, like,
You finished?
that still kind of competes with both the,
Well, that's the thing. As a
the-
lancer, he has inherent use in destroying tanks. As a stormtrooper, Rosie doesn't have the range that scouts do, or the lethality that snipers do, or the utility that engineers do. Which means in this system,
A new type of
unless
tank
you
cannon rounds. They
can
don't cause
massively
damage, but they
pre-prep the
create a
battlefield.
smokescreen.
the best
If we run
the best
through
thing they
those,
can do
we'll
that
be
no
able
one
to
else
move
can
without being
do is
sighted.
get close to
You
trenches and
just
actually use a
finished them now?
flamethrower once they become
So
elite.
you didn't sleep at all last night, huh?
So yeah, you're mostly right on that.
The Sevens are like my family. Alicia.
God, I hope nothing bad happens to
Rosie,
Isara.
Largo,
Hey, did
No,
you see the
but-
stream title? Nothing bad will happen.
little Hans too.
Surely nothing can go wrong.
I don't want... None of you can die.
Monkey's paw
Don't worry, they won't.
closes.
If those smoke screens can protect you even a little, it'll be well worth it.
They won't.
Isara, you...
Stormtrooper.
They'll be protected just
Nice
fine.
going, kiddo.
Uh,
These things will be
so Vorden,
practically
two
invisible.
things. One, stormtroopers don't actually have awful aim. They usually are citing the Death Star scene when it
Yeah,
comes to
this
stormtrooper
battle
awful
just
aim,
got a
where they
lot
were
less
specifically
scary.
trying to let the rebels
Thanks,
get away.
Isara.
And two, in stormtroopers in this game, they just give them machine guns, so their aim is almost irrelevant.
All right, let's get ready. Squad 7, move out.
Okay, now before we move out.
Yes, because we didn't do any of the
Yep.
post-battle stuff. Because it would not be a strategy RPG or a JRPG in general without tons of maintenance.
So our usual stuff.
Basically start from the bottom and go up.
Lieutenant Welkin Gunther,
step forward. In honor of your manifold accomplishments, you are hereby awarded this honor.
Highness, it's an honor.
It is cheaper to print medals than actually give you a bonus.
We specifically carved this medal with a bridge on it.
It is an honor. I told you I was giving you an honor. You don't need to call
For
it.
your squad's exemplary performance in the final battle, this royal
A gat.
Yes. Again, hypothetically, the reason why we care about this.
You don't have to play the sound every time.
Sound is important.
It's immensely important.
It's like a band.
It's
there.
tradition. Everyone is
Get to the next
accompanied
gun.
by a full 6-minute set piece song.
Can't you give us all these guns at once? No.
One of those might have been useful, and I might be exaggerating. I mean, it's still better than the crap we get from killing Imperial aces, but...
Hey!
Alright.
Josh?
Sorry, what was that?
We have news. News from Castle.
On the 10th, Central Gallian forces were successful in freeing the northern industrial cities from Imperial control. The Gallian army and militia worked in tandem to take Fausen, Diesel, and Jean-Luc back simultaneously. Surviving members of the Empire's defense were seen staging a mass retreat from the north as the Gallian army began its seek and destroy Operation White Steed. Certainly not White Horse. Trojan Horse. As they hunt down those stragglers, northern Gallia is now all but completely free of Imperial influence. Just as the loss of the industrial centers had meant a heavy drain on its finances, their liberation is now expected to act as a shot in the arm for the Gallian economy. This newscaster was certainly not distracted playing Fate Go. Books on the Valkyrian legend are selling in record numbers of late, according to a recent Gallian literary review survey. Titles that promise the truth behind the mystery of the ancient tribe are enjoying special success. The Valkyria myth has ties today to religion and history alike, and lends base material to any number of popular novels. The reason for this sudden boom may well lie in the uncertainties of a nation at war. One poll recently confirms the common sense notion that in times of peril, people are more likely to turn to religion to pray for salvation. Recent claims of a Valkyria working for the Imperial Army, still believed spurious, are no doubt also helping to push the trend along.
So,
Certainly
make a
spurious.
donation
We
to
certainly
the
haven't already encountered that.
We have not unlocked any additional chapters since the last one.
R&D, because god do we have a lot to buy.
Yep. Okay.
Here you go.
Granted, we saved by not having to do either side of this tree.
Yes.
Here you go. All set.
Our expenses for our foot troops shouldn't be too bad. It's just that the Shamrock has all of its upgrades, or
Done.
all,
This
it,
one's
not all of its
perfect,
upgrades,
bro.
but a decent amount of upgrades to buy, because reasons.
Huh. New tank.
Yep. These are just straight bonuses, so no reason not to buy it.
Yep.
All set.
Why not? You have literally nothing else to equip. Hooray, tread defense.
Yeah. So hooray. The whole point of the Shamrock is that it's a smaller tank.
Effectively, yes. There's a little bit else to it.
Yeah, we'll get into it when we actually get into the mission. That's, I think,
Well,
next time is the first time we actually get the Shamrock in battle.
Technically, the Shamrock has 3 different weapon configurations.
Yes.
Look, drive and radiator systems. Let's ignore their existence.
Yeah.
Okay, side upgrade. That's actually useful.
Yes. Edelweiss
yeah,
2.
Yes, we actually have a bigger grid now.
Yep, we're gonna do the rest of the shopping, and then we will go and...
Yeah, I think that was...
Tetris.
Yeah, that...
Yep, that was it.
Okay.
Exchange parts.
Okay. So now to basically start from the bottom and equip everything purple and blue.
Yep.
Then, no, whatever fills in there. What was that one at the very top?
Tread HP.
Okay.
We'll try to grab the actual, like, crit defense, I guess.
Yeah, why not? I mean...
If we get shot in the ass, we're kind of screwed regardless, so...
Yeah, that's kind of where we are with it, is if you
But
get hit
it's
in the
not
critical
high
spot in the
do tread
Edelweiss.
damage, so they're pointless either way.
And
Yeah.
even if the treads are completely destroyed, because we did completely destroy the treads in the last mission, we can just repair them.
Yeah.
You're not screwed if your treads get destroyed. The engineer just comes over, restores them to full, done.
Yeah. So go into the Shamrock for a minute. On if it tanks. As I might as well point this out.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Following 3 weapons. Anti-armor shells, blah blah blah, Gatling gun, flamethrower. You can switch between them. So the other thing about the Shamrock is it's smaller, but it's also faster, which makes it an exceedingly good tank hunter.
Yeah.
Because it is actually very good at getting behind tanks. It's actually the fastest thing with an anti-armor gun on the map. Mainly because Lancers are slow as shit.
Yep.
So, technically, we have 2 other weapons we can equip. Realistically, fuck it. That one also technically comes with a mortar, it's just the mortar won't kill crap. It can blow up terrain, but it's not... or obstacles, but it's not very good at actually killing people. It might be able to kill snipers. The other problem being if we equip either the Gatling gun or the flamethrower, we don't have a mortar.
Yeah.
Basically, what I'm saying is I have not really found a great use for the Gatling gun or the flamethrower.
Like a lot of other things in this game,
Yeah.
there's, cool ideas here, but not a lot of good execution.
Yeah. I like the idea of the Shamrock. It's actually as I said, it's actually a very good tank hunter, and we could probably actually see it on the next map, as a matter of fact.
And Lancers to get them elite.
You're better than... Good work! Looks like that...
Class up.
Yep.
Okay.
All units attack. I'm not going to pretend that's going to be important.
Nope.
But,
Come back.
now we have more stuff to buy.
Yep.
Well...
Now if we go down to anti-tank lances.
Yep, because now we have the enhanced mortar.
Yeah,
Which is
basically-
of... It's actually interesting. It's about as powerful a blast weapon as the Edelweiss's mortar. Except the range is like 200 instead of what the Edelweiss has, which I think is like 600. Actually, that might be an exaggeration. Like 450. Yeah, so it's about a half range version of it.
Yeah, and it's got slightly less power. Not enough to really matter. If you're hitting someone with either of these mortars at the, dead on like we've been doing, you'll still kill someone with both mortars.
Yeah.
The only people who are immune to it are lancers.
Yeah. Or in the case of a sniper, a being somewhere near the outside will still basically kill them because snipers have shipper hit points.
Now, the other problem is because we bought that, all of our lancers have now been swapped over to the mortars. So we have to make sure we go in here and swap back over to...
Yeah, the Thymir. Thymir.
Thymir,
yeah.
Thymir. So, yeah. Now... I'm going to swap over with the default just to show off, and then... So... Here's the one that we got for our Good Boy medals. It's same aim. It's 20 more range for a increase in power to both personnel and armor. Like most of the other upgrades, it is really not worth it.
No. Considering... If it makes it so you have to take one more shot at what you're shooting, it is not worth it. And the range increase is not enough to literally measure. I think you'll walk 20 on accident.
What would make it more worth it, and I would still argue that it's not worth it if you took it, is if it was aim C. If you could do longer range shots with the lance.
Aim C might actually be worth it. But yeah, other than that.
Yeah.
You're going to want one non-Largo person to have a Thymir, because the next map is stupid.
One non-Largo person to have a Thymir?
Yeah.
Well, they all have Thymir right now. We swapped them over
so...
to that as the default. So everyone's got the classic lance.
So that should probably be fine.
Lance classic. Okay. Yes. We did use some of the reward weapons. Carl's using the Galleon 1R. Because he can actually get... He's usually actually going to be closer enough to people when he's up repairing the tank that the range penalty doesn't matter, and the extra boost in power is nice.
Yeah. The sniper rifle is more arguable one way or the other. You lose aims. You lose aim, you have more range.
And a lot more power.
Which doesn't matter. A headshot kills basically anyone.
No one is using the regular scout rifle because there's really no point to it. We have B aim on our default one, and we're using the most powerful version of the gun, so if we're in range to shoot somebody, we're going to kill them.
Which is the inherent problem with the weapon tree.
Yes. Thought we gave someone the... Oh, no, because we bought a new machine rifle the last time before the mission. Everyone got equipped with the default one. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Got a lot of stuff. Most of it's of questionable use.
Yep.
We also did a couple of one-turns on the grinding map.
Just to have extra money because we had to upgrade a Shamrock.
Well, also because we wanted to get the XP to
yeah, we wanted to actually get to Elite on the Scout.
Yes, because they have one of the best upgrades.
Yes.
All right.
The noob tube.
Yes. So now, it is time for this actual mission.
This actual very annoying mission. Although, actually, this one I have to compliment. They actually tell you everything.
Here is a brief on the
unlike a lot of the missions.
Yeah. A big thing about the previous mission is they didn't tell you any of the mechanics before you went into it.
Yeah.
Only path lies across the beach.
Basically go through this horseshoe with foot troops.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Enemy machine gun emplacements. Use your tank as a shield. Keep smokescreen rounds. You know, those things are invented.
defensive bunkers. Right, that was the thing about... That was what was good about the flamethrowers. The flamethrowers do not care about crouch.
Correct.
Yes.
Cover don't matter to a flamethrower.
It does not care about crouch, much like the explosives. Unlike the explosives, they can still damage a Lancer pretty well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not blast.
So, basically, there's nothing on this beach that you're starting on, but you see where it like narrows right there.
Yeah.
Basically, there's 2 machine guns. Pretty much just to give you a demonstration of the smoke mechanic. And right past those machine guns is a base that has no one in it that you can immediately capture.
Okay.
Basically, you want to deploy as little people as possible on the beach. Because it's actually faster to just summon people than it is to actually start with them and walk them all through the smoke over probably several turns because of how slow people are. I would just put Alicia at the front and put Largo and Rosie on watch the beach duty. That is to say, they're not doing anything for this map. They're here to give you extra command points. Actually, I am wrong in one way. There's one thing they didn't explain, but we'll get into it when we launch the mission.
Okay. Alright.
Okay.
Now, let's begin the operation. I'm confident victory is within reach.
You know, there was a game series a while back. We're talking like late 90s, maybe early 90s. Called the Commando series. And it was a top-down, like, isometric kind of thing, but it was, like, a small group of units. It wasn't an RTS or anything.
Here we are.
And every time we deploy in a mission in Valkyria Chronicles, I feel like I'm not playing a strategy game so much as I'm playing Commandos. Where, like, 3 or 4 people are going to do this mission against an entire map of enemies.
That's kind of... This game is half that and half puzzle solving.
Well,
yes.
aim the
Yep.
smoke rounds at the ground or at objects,
Where they
not at the
really,
enemy.
really intend for you to save
That
a
should
lot.
spread the smoke screen around that area.
Got it. I'll do what I can.
Yeah, these smoke rounds are best if you just aim at the ground.
Fire smoke rounds, but I'll pick up the slack on offense.
Which, kind of obvious.
That's right. This is our first op with you, Zaka. Good to have you.
Wouldn't miss it. Now let's go sock
Yeah, so
one to
first
the
op with
Empire.
elite tank driver Steve Blue. Okay, now that we have a better look at the map, scroll up a bit.
Yeah.
Okay, you see where the camp is I'm talking about, right?
Yes, right there.
Okay, and you see how tanks cannot cross past that. The symbol that has up there with like a tank and a...
Oh yeah, this thing right here.
Yeah, so your tanks can't go that way.
Okay.
But instead they have to go, or instead they go to the left and up that hill.
Uh-huh.
And from there, they're stuck. Your tanks are pretty much turrets for this game past a certain point. Basically, you have to run the foot troops around that horseshoe.
Got it.
Yep. Start with the Shamrock, I would say, because it's a good demonstration of, it's on the, yeah.
That's Shamrock. Okay, there we go.
Way ahead of you.
Yeah, just drive it straight through and make a left, because no point going any other direction, really. Also, this gives you a good idea of where the machine guns will fire from. So you know where you, yeah.
Found us an enemy.
Yep. So left up that hill is basically the only place where the tanks can go.
Yep.
And yeah, there's an enemy like right there, who's I think just standing there like an idiot.
Yep.
Can
I get him from here?
And you can move up more.
Can move up more. The answer to your question is no, not really.
Yeah, you can do that. Fire a tank shell at him.
It should be noted that even if he was in range of the mortar, it probably wouldn't kill him. The Shamrock's mortar is kind of lame. Yeah, there you go.
Why? Closed casket. Oh, there's a sniper tower here too. Good.
There is a sniper tower here. So one other thing about the Shamrock is it is actually fairly accurate.
Yes.
I have shot snipers from across the map with it, using the anti-armor round.
Well, okay, this is actually something that we talked about in the last mission. Actually, let me do the smoke here. Let me actually concentrate, and then I'll jabber.
Yeah.
Okay, so smoke thing. It's just another weapon we get, right?
Yeah, it's just another weapon we get. It's like the grenades on the scouts. It restores every round at the start of the round.
Plus, a blast from a mortar, grenade, or anti-tank lance will blow it away instantly.
Understood. Let's be careful.
There. So there's a single smoke man in there. You get
Per
one
round.
Yeah, per round.
Yeah, you don't have to reload it with engine, like the mortar.
Okay, so where are we supposed to put this for maximum effect? Just right there?
Yeah, right. A little. Yeah, between the two. Yeah, right there works.
Okay.
It's. Go ahead and fire it. It's got a big ass area, so it's actually hard to.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Now here's the annoyance of it. Keep driving the Edelweiss forward.
Driving the Edelweiss forward.
So as you can see, actually I'm lying. No, you can't.
Yeah, smoke. What do you expect?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
And now run Alicia in to grab that base.
Yep.
Moving out.
And there's a person on the left from the base.
Pull it together.
They're decently up though, so
Yeah, they're up there.
they're over there. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take the base first, and then.
We have captured the flag.
Good. Move on to the next target.
Time-honored tradition of Europa warfare.
Yeah. Okay, so back to what I was saying before we were doing the smoke thing. So we actually covered this like when me and Vince were talking about this last mission.
Enemy unit spotted.
Oh.
Yeah, there's another guy up there. I'd run back to base and hide behind a sandbag.
Yeah. Okay. The circle for aiming is actually just marking the outermost edges of what can happen, and are best considered as like a critical fumble would in like an RPG. A lot of times you're not going to come near the edges of the circle. So you can pull off some trick shots that the accuracy aiming thing says you shouldn't be able to do.
All right, we've cleared the beach.
Much akin how the Shamrock has a ridiculously large reticle for its anti-armor shell, but at the same time hits a guy square in the face.
Yeah. We won't always make that shot, but we'll make that shot a lot more times than you think we will. That's the thing. Okay.
So, anyways, up that hill where the Shamrock is, there's a tank.
And there's also a guy here as well.
Yeah. That tank in of itself can't kill you in one round or anything, but if you actually end your turn up on that hill, there is another tank in the background that can one round a tank, so it can kill the Shamrock or the Edelweiss.
Like it's over this way?
No, it's towards the top flag actually.
Ah, okay.
Basically, what happens is you kind of have to take that thing out with foot troops while you're at the same time trying to before you can actually park anything on the hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna need an anti-armor person.
Yawn.
Engineer would be good.
Carl. Get Oscar out here.
I'd leave a couple spots for later.
Yeah, that's good.
They're both probably too slow to get to the base.
Well, I would say just or no, we can't retreat them because we don't get the.
You lose the. Yeah, that being the issue. I don't know, move the tanks up. Unless they're actually on top of the hill proper, they're not going to be in range of the other thing.
Yeah.
Way ahead of you.
Also, we can save the points for another turn.
Do pool point.
Enemy sighted.
Ah, hit the tank.
Take that, Tread.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the tread.
That's probably a good idea. Yeah, that looks about right. Or you can hit the wall next to it.
Or you can hit not.
Yeah.
Yep. We're fine. I just want to get the Edelweiss up here.
Entering combat. Gotta love nature.
Gotta love nature. Gotta.
Now, it does have this vision, which makes it easier to drive, that it occasionally lets you use, and occasionally just goes back to the normal graphics for reasons.
Bring me ammo. I need bullets here.
Yeah, I think you could park directly behind the Shamrock.
Try to act as soon as you spot a target.
Yeah.
Keep that cover fire coming.
Under light fire.
Ah, it's taking the bait.
Under light fire.
Thankfully, medium tanks can only take 2 turns. Okay. Now I suggest using the Shamrock to blow up that tank. Literally just drive out, shoot it in the rear, and drive back. As a matter of fact, yes, good idea. In general, we should actually just be saving it after every enemy round. That nothing bad happened.
I ain't broke yet. Enemy sighted. Enemy
Yeah, you should be able to drive around on the right.
Enemy sighted. Found us an enemy.
There we go.
No, you're too close.
Yeah. You're better off in the position you were.
Move a little bit further in.
Enemy sighted.
There you go.
There we go.
Yep.
Fly.
Good work. Keep it up.
Now back into the tunnel. Or driving.
Don't let them provoke you.
Geometry.
Enemy camp sighted ahead.
You should... Yeah, you're safe there.
Okay. Carl, come heal our friend.
Understood. Thanks, buddy.
Okay.
Don't stay lumped in one place. Spread out.
Carl will probably be more useful going along the
Complete the objective ASAP.
Going on the top route? Or going on the side route?
along the side route where all the other foot troops are going. Unsurprisingly, along this horseshoe,
What's your situation?
there's also mines.
Yep.
Because of course there is.
Please help the advanced units.
Okay. Okay, please.
Might as well see what we can get from a sniper nest.
On the move now.
Yeah.
And I'm in position.
A lot of things.
Nest.
So yeah. So there's the heavy tank.
Yep.
Now heavy tanks can activate 3 times and do about a third of the health of a tank. Yeah, exactly. So that guy is dead. Like, period. You cannot miss bad enough to miss that guy. Is there anyone else you can shoot on this?
No one who's not in cover. I don't remember if the snipers care about cover or not.
Snipers care about cover, but they also care whether they're crouching or not. I don't think that close guy is crouching, but we can check when we go back to the big map, actually. Also, I'm not sure if you can get a line of sight on him. Yeah, probably, actually. You might also... I don't think you can actually get line of sight to him, though.
Yeah.
But yeah. In any case, might as well end his turn.
Yep.
And if you clear out stuff, there's another sniper nest we can do.
So that guy is crouching.
Crouching,
All
crouching.
Crouching. I think he's crouching as well. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
All right.
So,
yeah,
we're just gonna go start clearing that stuff out.
Yeah.
Moving out.
Squad 7, I'll leave that zone to you.
Now that's a trooper, so you outrange him and you can just arc a grenade into him.
Yep.
Please hit.
Action.
Only you had another sniper.
Okay.
Oh, shoot him in the stupid face.
Yep.
Now.
Apparently, you're not close enough.
Nope.
Well, think you can slip
There's
through?
another guy on the other side.
Yep.
Unfortunately, I have to take this one slow and easy because everyone's entrenched, and we have no way of getting through entrenched units.
Yeah,
Apart
flamethrower.
from 2.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we don't.
Take flamethrower.
We don't have the flamethrower yet.
Ah.
The stormtroopers aren't elite.
Yeah.
Enemy unit neutralized.
Right. Now deal with the other entrenched trooper.
Their gun emplacements are too
Basically, you can in that right tunnel. If you get rid of that trooper, you can hide in there and not worry about anyone coming for you. Basically, where that sandbag is.
Yeah.
But you do have to get rid of that trooper. And you're currently out of grenades with Alicia.
Yep.
Please don't follow them in too deep.
Okay.
Keep
Back
a
up.
watch for
Carl, you have lots of grenades.
Understood.
It is your time, Carl.
You have lots of grenades. Try not to die. Actually, if you hang out on the left by this hill. Take that, cover.
I'll do my best.
Ow.
You can do this, Carl.
Alright.
I believe in you.
Carl,
No.
Carl physically cannot do this. This has been a mistake.
Yeah, I would have gone with Alicia, actually.
I'll take the shot.
Yeah. Yeah, 4 with 5.
So dark.
Alicia, go pick up Carl.
Alicia might not have the move.
No, but you
have
can
the
use.
move. Oh, maybe not. Wow.
Fresh soil.
Kill that man, though.
It's... Yeah, he... Since you're gonna need him anyways, I'd run the Lancer up to pick up Carl.
You got it, hon.
I expect results from...
Miss Medic!
It's gonna be all right. Leave it to me.
How could this happen? How could...
Carl's fine. This happens a lot.
Look, Carl took one for the team, and we appreciate his sacrifice.
Need to find something to take a random pot shot with a rocket with.
Go right behind the... you might be able to shoot that guy. It's probably going to hit the sniper tower, but who cares? Sure.
Nice try.
Right, now hide behind that rock on your right.
Yes.
Yeah, like right there.
Yep.
Now I can see up ahead is the pillbox.
Yep.
It's covering... It's not covering that angle. You can actually walk up behind it and shoot it in its ass. Not on this turn, but...
Yeah.
And you could do that with literally anyone. Alicia could do it.
Yeah.
Not
Alright,
on this turn.
we're just
again.
gonna bank this point.
Actually, you may want to summon another engineer.
That's right. Herbert, it's your time. Carl certainly wasn't led into a trap he had no hope of escaping. Oh!
Ow!
Oh, Oscar!
There's also that. In retrospect, it was probably a good idea to get off the tower. Oh, mistakes may have been made.
It's almost like they didn't like us shooting their people's tanks. They shot our people's tank.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Okay.
So...
probably start with the Shamrock.
Way ahead of you.
Take a shot at that. Oh, no, you can't hit the large tank. Okay.
No, back up and we'll go back into the upper area. You can probably mortar some of the terrain out from those guys.
Yep. Hi.
As I said, his mortar kind of sucks. Yeah, this sounds like a great place to end the turn. So your goal this turn, and you may want to save, is to kill the tank.
Okay.
I'd have Alicia deal with the bunker.
My turn, okay?
Alicia's probably going to be doing a lot of work this turn.
Alicia's always doing a lot of work.
Deals with the bunker, Alicia deals with the tank, Alicia kills.
The tank is probably the one thing Alicia isn't dealing with this turn.
We have a damage. We have that anti-tank order.
Action.
We do. It's just she probably can't survive the reaction fire.
No reaction fire from behind.
Yes, there is. I think it has reaction fire from all directions.
A rear gun. What kind of cheating is that?
It's actually a 360 turret on that for some stupid reason.
Don't dodge this barrel! You rogue!
You fiend.
That's probably a good place to end her turn.
I know you're back there. Get out here.
Okay, so what do they have left? Those two and the tank.
Yep.
This looks like a job for the Edelweiss.
Entering combat.
Don't worry, Oscar, someone will come for you. Probably Herbert.
Make sure to provide ample support for your foot soldiers.
What are we planning on doing with the Edelweiss?
The mortar can reach over there, I'm pretty sure.
Does it seem like you can break through?
Although you can probably just...
We could also probably just fire a smoke screen for someone to get over there.
There's that too, but I think you can get in front of the, I think it has enough movement to get in front of the Shamrock. Which will give you a bit more range. Honestly, probably both.
Don't stay locked in one place. Spread out.
Because you have those guys in trenches anyways.
Let's hold out a little longer.
Hostile sighted.
Okay.
Secure route.
Right, now drive forward a bit more so you can actually see what you're doing.
I could hit this trooper.
It's not actually an awful idea. He's easily the worst thing over there.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
that group.
plus he's an elite, so he's giving an extra action point to him. So taking him out is a good thing.
Yeah. He's a leader, they're all elites, but yeah. Or he has 7 hit points left.
Or he has 7 hit points left.
Yep.
Fine, just means he'll die to reaction fire if he activates.
His reaction fire is the annoying part of him.
Oh, and yes, Hunter, we did show off Mother Gunship a while back.
Yep.
Yeah, that was one of our Tuesday night streams back
Yes.
when we were doing that.
Oh,
Yeah.
you killed the other guy.
Yeah, he did.
Right, so elite.
I was gonna say have Herbert pick him up and then take the shot at this guy, because even with a body shot, Herbert is going to kill that trooper.
I would actually just have Alicia kill it. Because she's going to want to capture that base anyways. But first you're probably going to want to...
I think she's going to need the movement that she's got left, because we wasted an extra turn with her blowing up the...
And yeah, Hunter, Mother Gunship was the game we showed. It's the one that has the insane level of gun customization, where you basically piece together your gun from, like, all different parts and shit.
I mean, you have to pick them up anyway, so you might as well go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, got it.
Go,
that's right,
Herbert.
There is the sniper tower. He can actually just take a shot from the top of that.
Medic?
Yeah.
Please stay
Remember to get down.
I'm on my way.
Yep.
Yes.
Takes more than that to kill somebody,
Apparently,
right?
sniper tanks are out about.
All units, report.
Body shots at 7 hits.
Headshot is 1.
Okay, I'm firing.
Got him. Good old Herbert.
Fine, I'll kill this man.
I'm tired.
Am I done?
I'm tired. Okay. Now Herbert is safe.
Yep. And, I don't know, go run up the other way.
I mean up the side of the troopers.
Yeah. In case an engineer is needed for one thing or another.
Deedly do.
All right, so here's a question: how many action points do we have left?
We have, I believe, 4 action points left. No, we have 5.
To give a rundown, Hunter, since you're bringing it up, of other stuff in the Humble Monthly. Slay the Spire is one of the most fun games I've ever played. I've spent more time than I would like to admit on that. It's a great deck builder, semi-procedurally generated dungeon delve kind of thing. Squad, nobody cares about. Nobody even plays Squad at this point. It's so bad in early access. Distance looked interesting, but it's just kind of an arcade-style race game, and honestly, I have Burnout if I want that, so I never really cared about it.
So there's 2 options as I see it. Either run in gung-ho with Jan and get behind the tank and blow it up, or throw smoke down, run in with Jan using the 3 actions and blow the tank up, and have Jan take the base because she is still foot trooper. She can do that.
State of Mind I've never even heard of, so I can't really say much on that. God's Trigger looked interesting, but definitely not like a great game. And then Battletech is obviously Battletech.
So about right there.
Poof.
Draw some fluffy clouds right there.
Yep.
Happy little clouds.
Happy little clouds.
And once that tank is dead, there's nothing that can harm either of your tanks.
Sure.
We take care of this tank, which has a happy little accident.
Ooh, here's one. Come out and fight like a man, honey.
That's great. Don't shoot the tank. If you shoot the tank, the
reaction fire will. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. I don't know how. The reaction fire isn't the most potent thing in the world, but it is annoying enough and consistent.
You sure?
Yeah, you should be able to get to its ass at this point.
Yeah.
He still wants to kill the tank. Hop in cover.
And there's its rear. Yeah, you might as well hop in the cover.
All right.
Yep.
Sorry, honey.
It only took 2 sacrifices, I mean casualties, to achieve that goal.
I mean, Oscar doesn't really count. No one's expecting him to get headshotted by a tank in a sniper's out.
Oscar is a very special boy. He is trying his hardest. Fighting to survive in a war with the darkest powers.
I was going to say I would probably just bank that point.
Too late.
Well, go towards that Gatling thing, but don't actually get into... Don't do that. Don't stop there. Do everything the exact opposite of what you did. I'm not sure if that voice actor is Bender or not. Now that you mentioned. For John.
I've been mispronouncing names all game. Don't look at me. There we go. Everything worked out. Alicia's the main character. She can't die.
Right. Throw some smoke over and go commando with Alicia is my suggestion on this turn.
Yep.
Entering combat.
Like right there, actually, where you're looking.
Directly in front of its gap.
Yeah. Probably on the left. Never mind.
It's a huge enough smoke cloud that it works for our purposes. It still covers the entryway up to it.
There's the trooper right there that... Not that one, the other one. Yeah, the guy behind the rock, basically.
Yeah, I see it. She can still get to the alleyway behind the bunker without getting spotted by him. You can actually see the circle underneath the smoke.
This might work better, because I would suggest killing him first and then dealing with the turret. Because bullet fire does not get rid of the smoke. Only the turret blowing up will get rid of the smoke.
Yes.
Yes, again, sorry, only half paying attention, but yes, that is John DiMaggio voicing Jan, and is also the voice of another character in this game.
Everyone's doing, like, triple duty. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Steve Bloom's doing, like, septuple duty.
Yeah.
Steve Bloom, I think, is only, like, 3 characters in this.
go around behind the.
Well, it's if you can actually get a shot on the trooper without him shooting Alicia to death.
Yeah, I'm just worried about him stepping out of the smoke, trying to shoot the trooper, and then getting shot by a.
He's got a.
Yeah, that's the problem. You can't target people in the smoke.
Yeah, that's why you just go around behind the
I know.
bunker.
That's what my original plan was.
There you go.
Vince was making the case for being in the smoke and shooting the stormtrooper.
Yeah, you can still do that. I just get around behind the bunker.
No.
So you can make sure you're safe first.
Huh.
Oh, okay.
It's still smoke, so.
I thought that dispelled the smoke.
No.
Why would it?
Explosions dispel the smoke.
It has to be
Technically, that
in the
thing does it.
radius of the.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There he is.
Yeah.
You can see him.
You do have to actually go down the same direction. I think you can just shoot him from here, actually.
Yeah, but I gotta take another turn
Yep.
to it. So.
Yeah.
Moving out.
That's not giving you up.
Remember,
Doesn't matter.
Smoke doesn't block bullets. It just means you have to manually aim.
Yeah, it just won't give you the auto. Like,
But
you're targeting somebody and blah, blah, blah.
yeah. Right, now to walk around and capture the base. And kill that one guy. Yeah, the two machine gun nests are pretty narrow in their fire, so you don't actually have to worry about them.
Well, think you can slip through?
Okay, there's the base, and I know
Aw, they're afraid.
Yeah.
the other guy is.
He's to the side of the rock, basically.
Yes.
Don't let your guard
I would
down.
just pop out and shoot him in the head. He's just a scout, anyways.
Yep.
You can't fire currently, but
I know. I'm just maximizing the amount of movement I
Movement
get
that you
from
got.
this turn.
yeah. Yeah, that looks good.
Can't get up that geometry, so okay. Do.
Moving out.
Also, as an aside, because we were talking about this before, if you haven't played the Commando series, I hardly recommend it. They're very cheap on Good Old Games. And they're pretty good. Although, I can see how they might be a little ornery on modern systems.
Probably.
Oh no, defense down.
Yeah, exactly.
I made a mistake.
Now to capture that flag and get back behind the rock. Okay.
Yeah, there's another tank over there, and there's the two machine gun.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's like
the machine guns shouldn't be able to see you.
Yeah, there's no sight lines right now, so.
Yeah.
I mean, we can also just blow up the machine guns if we need to. We have a tank.
Yeah. Well, we can't. Those are invulnerable. We basically have to throw a smoke cloud down and run people through it. Which is why I recommend that the rest of this map is basically fucking nonsense. So let's go look at the third section down here, the base.
Yep.
Okay, so there's two tanks in there.
Okay.
Right in front of, but not actually in the capturable flag, where the flag that you have to capture in order to capture the base. So off to the left from that tank, in that alleyway, which is a great place to run a scout down, is an elite, or is the ace actually that you have to kill. And there's two people proper in the base.
Okay.
So here's how I recommend you deal with this base, because it's because either you go through a slow slog where you summon a bunch of foot troops and try to actually kill everything in the base, or you say screw it and just do a one turn and just capture the goddamn base with scout. So basically, I recommend you summon a scout and end your turn. Preferably somebody reasonably competent. Probably her.
Yeah, Freezer's probably a good
Yeah, Freezer's
call.
probably our best.
And just end your turn with all these action points.
Yep.
That way we can spend action points on orders. Orders and smoke.
Okay.
Alright, so first we're going to want to put down smoke.
Yep. Pop smoke in order to block off the sight of those
yeah.
machine guns.
Okay, so we're talking like right here?
Literally.
About there should be fine.
Yeah. Okay. So the next thing we should do is save.
Yes, because this can go very badly very quickly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Also,
welcome to the statement that explains the remainder of Valkyria Chronicles.
Also, I have no respect for the difficulty curve in this game. I will save scum like a motherfucker.
That's okay. They have no respect.
Yeah,
either
yeah,
for,
exactly.
you.
We established this in the train level.
Uh,
The moment they start popping out elite soldiers and they start doing all their other stupid map tricks, the game loses all respect for the player.
Before you activate Frisia, you're going to want to start popping some orders.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm standing up real quick, grabbing something that's fallen off my desk.
Got it.
Okay, I am back now. Now, orders.
All right. Yes. Let's see what you have for orders. You have attack boost, aim boost, retreat. All right, so defense boost is pretty much mandatory for her.
Yep.
I recommend also throwing on an evade boost.
Yeah.
This is an order! Brace up and get ready to defend yourself.
Should we know these orders are rather significant buffs?
Yes.
Next order.
Order is evade boost. Game, don't lag on me. It scared me once today.
This is an order!
Alright, Frisia, don't get shot! It's very important!
If you do get shot, shrug it off.
What else did we have in the way of orders?
Attack boost, aim boost, retreat.
Okay, so use attack boost, aim boost, and then retreat.
Don't actually do
No.
But you might as well use attack boost and aim boost. You have more than enough action points for everything else.
Yep.
Yeah.
Game. Thank you.
This is an order!
Alright, Frisia, in addition to not getting shot, or if you do get shot, don't have the bullets hurt you as much as other people, I also need you to shoot them better. Don't hit them better. Just make your bullets do more damage. Oh, also, in addition, while I'm thinking about it, aim better. I know I'm giving you a lot to think about at once.
There's no room for error when aiming.
Unfortunately, you do not have the healing order, so, what else do you have order-wise?
He's got Awakened Potential, which could...
And Demolition Boost. Greatly increases one ally's anti-tank attack power.
Okay, so nothing else useful.
Yeah.
I mean, if we do Awaken, we could potentially get the evader boost she has.
Yeah, she has really good personal potentials, so...
Also, be the best person you can be.
Trust in yourself.
Believe in me who believes in you.
Yep. Okay.
All right. Start marching.
Yep.
Yep.
Actually.
Yep.
Yeah, now that you've popped all those.
There we go. Now start marching.
I'm ready to go.
Wolverine! Hedgehog. Wolverines!
Now you want to go on the right side here.
Yep.
Bring it on.
Okay, there's a mine there. Gotta worry about that.
Yes. There's a guy immediately around this corner. Shoot him in the face.
Enemy sighted.
Okay, while you're in this aim, let me explain this.
Uh-huh.
One of those tanks is a large tank. It has a 360 reaction fire turret. Do not panic, but try to do everything as fast as you can. No one is crouching, so you can basically just headshot the
Basically,
two guys that are remaining.
headshot that ace, headshot the guy in the camp.
Yep.
Yeah.
Capture camp, win.
Yes.
So, end turn very quickly.
Next partner.
Yeah.
Shoot that guy, capture camp done. No, two guys in the camp.
There's two guys in the camp, so run forward because you have to get two.
Yes.
It is the tank on the far side that is the large tank, so there's that at least.
Okay, so you're actually fine hiding behind the other tank. A bit.
No, you're not. Frisia is nearly out of hit points. And the other guy is ducking.
It's worth it to pop her real quick, immediately hit the action button, and use a Ragnade.
I would actually consider running directly next to the tank that's closest to us.
Could cut the angle.
Mouse over the tank that's closest to her. Okay, that's the
Yeah, we're getting shot by the turret that is higher up than the medium
on the
tank.
back.
Yeah.
So if you charge the medium
If
tank,
you stand
get
right next
beside
to the
it,
medium tank, you should probably actually be out of it.
then you can pop
Or
her.
just be ready to hit the action button in case HP starts getting low to pop whenever you can.
I'm ready to
Yeah.
go.
Wolverines!
Nope. Do not hit the button.
Yeah.
Right.
So plan
Reload.
B. Well, actually, you could just use Alicia.
Or just preload.
Just reload. It was save.
We made a save for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not worth trying to do the whole dance with Alicia, too, without all the buffs that we put on Frisia.
Oh, we can put the buffs back on. We got tons of action points still. We have 10 action points right now.
Yeah, so why spend the time rebuffing Alicia? We just have her go run it.
Scorching sands, bring it on.
Don't. I want what to happen so bad.
This is why we have saves. All you need is kill.
You knew the mine was there.
So good.
Time for a quick step. Enemy sighted.
There, evasion boost actually triggered that time.
Yep.
Found us one.
Kill that man.
Shall we dance?
Okay.
Partner.
Okay, now keep running up.
Well, I would say
'cause
immediately
he's
on
got
turn.
he's got the evasion boost active this round, so he should make as much movement now as he can.
Yeah, but the heavy tank's not going to shoot yet, so we should just kill that scout right now before the heavy tank starts shooting.
Fair enough.
Actually, I might be able to use this angle, hug the wall, and get close to the medium tank.
Well, I mean, right now the heavy tank isn't shooting you. Just kill that
Yeah.
scout. There's no reason to get closer when we're not in danger. You can easily kill a scout. It only takes 2 headshots.
Time for a quick step.
Yeah, we have buffed her to,
Next
Now we should.
Now,
rush the
yeah,
left
now
side
try
of
and
the
hug the
road.
wall and
The wood pile's in the way.
yeah.
That's fine. Go around those ones. Just rush it.
Scorching sands.
Okay.
Bring it on.
Everything's fine. Or
It can shoot through the
Oh.
tank.
No, it's because that tank has the turret on it.
yeah, it's the medium tank that has that turret on
It
it
is
for
not a
some reason.
separate turret that has the turret. Has the turret.
Ah, so Vince was wrong. Got it.
Yeah, we are not safe from medium tank. So we basically need to try and do everything we can outside the range of the tank.
Yeah. We may also want to use Alicia just because it's an extra pull of hit points.
I mean,
And she has more of them.
it's like 2 shots worth of hit point.
Watch me dance.
It is not enough extra hit points that she's going to survive being in the tank fire for that much
Scorching
longer.
sands. Bring it on.
No, but she starts with full hit points when doing. I mean, both of them. Use both of them.
Yeah.
The movement over here is not that much for a scout.
Enemy sighted.
Because Frisia is spending a lot of her hit points basically killing all these people.
Yeah.
Next
So
partner.
kill the scout from here.
I mean, or use an additional action point to just use a fucking Ragnade. We literally have healing items.
Watch me dance. Time for a quick step.
So you can't get a smoke shot this deep in, can you?
No.
No.
Shall we dance?
Where we put the smoke shot is about the limit of where you can put it. The tanks can't actually get down here and do anything. That's actually the annoyance of this one.
So before moving on,
Well, may actually
just grenade that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just end your turn.
If you get the grenade behind him, you can knock him out of the area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch me dance. Time for a quick step.
Okay. So what range am I working with here?
You're gonna have to move
I mean,
out.
you can
bit.
move out more. It's the tank won't shoot you this far out.
Found this one.
Move to the right of him.
Yeah, that should be fine.
It's not. You can shoot him in the face on the next turn.
Well, blew up the cover he was behind, definitely.
Can you get further over to the right?
I'm going in. Cover me.
Keep trying to on the right, see if we can actually get sight of him before we get right into the tank.
You can't go through that way.
No, I know, but
no, we're trying to get sight on
he's
the guy.
okay. He is directly behind the weak point of the tank.
Well, they press the left bumper. Yeah, he's still in the base.
He's still in it. He took no damage. I don't even think he got hit by.
Yeah, we just destroyed the cover.
Yeah, I don't know if we destroyed the cover.
Yeah, he's standing.
Oh, is
yeah,
he?
he's right there.
I can see him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. So end turn, run up behind him.
I mean, run up behind him doesn't work that great. We'll die by a tank.
No, the large tank is the wrench in our one turn work.
The tank that is literally right there in front of us is the problem.
Right. Run. Put the defense boost on Alicia and just run her into the base.
So she can die to getting shot to hell by the tank?
No, she'll survive the reaction fire long enough to kill that guy and capture the base, because that's all you need to do.
Let's try.
This either works or we're going back to the slow clearing out of the front. Because... Also, we can't give the order to multiple people in the same turn.
Ah.
Yeah, you get one of each order per turn.
One person, one order. Unless you do the all people's attack and defend.
Well, run Alicia up there, try it. If she dies, we reload.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we're trying to run her that same route back behind the building?
Yep.
Yeah. The smoke is in the wrong place as well, but that's an armor entirely.
Yeah, I've taken a chunk of damage getting through the smoke.
Yeah.
She'll also need 2 turns, because you can try and grenade the guy again from here.
You can try and grenade the guy again from here, which you might as well.
No, you had it to go back to the right for a little bit? There you go.
Yep. That might have knocked him out of the base?
I think that did actually knock him out of the base.
I think so.
Yeah, so if you run directly towards the flag and... Well, end your turn. Because we'll be able to see one way or the other. No, he's still in the base.
Okay, well, run somebody up to shoot him.
Yeah, you could actually run... How many actions do we have left? Okay,
A lot.
so
We have 6.
use Frezia. Have her use her Healy thing.
Yeah.
Then Suicide run her in there to shoot that guy.
I don't think she can.
She doesn't have AP.
She has... I mean, she can probably maybe get a shot on him. Maybe.
Yeah, we'll see what she can do.
I'm ready
I made a separate save that's right here in this situation.
Yeah.
So we've got more
I'll have
tools to
her
work with.
Ragnade.
I mean, I was saying use it on Frezia. Have her try and run in and kill the elite or the guy, so that Alicia doesn't have to. Move up as far as you can, so you get as much movement.
Scorching sands, bring it on.
At least I can basically pick her up if she falls in the way on the.
Damn it!
Oh, that's all she has. Can you get a shot from here? No.
No, he's now completely behind the tank.
Wait,
Almost.
Yeah. Press the, I think it's left bumper. That looks like your best shot.
Yeah, it doesn't actually have it. The reticle is technically over his like box and not the tanks, but you don't activate angle on him proper.
Oh. I mean, you might as well take a. Well, let's take a shot or heal her. I mean, either one.
Well, we don't have heal anymore. We use it.
No, you haven't used
The
it.
healing item is infinite.
Yeah, Ragnade is infinite.
If we had another grenade.
And quickly end turn. Might as well take another turn with her.
Yeah, do it again.
I'm ready to go. Time for a quick step.
End turn. Or heal item. Although you can get a. I just heal item and activate her again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then just like next turn, barely move over to the right and instantly go into aim. The dirtiest way to do this.
Time for a quick step. Scorching sands.
We're good. There we go.
Bring it on. Shall we dance?
Okay, so without the elite trooper directly
She
shooting us.
managed to end turn quick enough. She can, yeah, she'll even survive this.
Yep. All right, now I got
And
Alicia.
just have Alicia run in, take the base.
Yeah. Because we have less reaction fire now.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, once she drops below like 200 health, pop the healing item. Okay, she
Or
cannot survive
don't.
that run.
No.
No.
She wouldn't survive that run even with another 100 health.
Stay locked in one place. Spread out.
Frezia might be able to take the base.
The defense boost makes up for a lot of
Yeah.
damage being taken.
Yeah.
So it might actually be worth it to have Alicia be the one to run up and take out the other trooper, because it'll save us some action points.
If she can get close enough without dying.
Maybe.
My turn, okay?
Damn it! Game.
No, you
Fucking shit.
yeah, there's lag on trying.
Well, no, the corpse. When I hit the corpse, it got rid of the corpse instead of doing the aim action.
Yeah. That stupid thing, yeah.
My turn, okay?
Oh.
Oh!
Ragnar real quick and can immediately end her turn.
Oh. gonna survive activating though.
She'll be fine.
Immediately go into using a Ragnade.
Or
No, she's gonna be the sacrificial lamb. She's gonna shoot that stormtrooper, and then Frisia's gonna take the base.
Oh, she has line of sight. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
I'll survive.
Oof. Or not.
Or that'll happen.
Yeah.
Then you basically can't move her at all once you're that deep in.
Yeah.
Without the defense boost, she'll die before she even gets a chance to aim down.
Yeah, she's taking reaction fire from both the tank and the stormtrooper.
Yeah. God, this map.
Yeah, if you're gonna move her in like that the second time, you have to immediately go into firing.
Yeah, we're
Cannot
gonna have to
move
do
her
this.
at all.
We're gonna have to have Frisia be the sacrificial lamb, and then
I don't think you need a sacrificial lamb. I think Frisia can just do this whole thing herself.
I don't think it's possible.
Time for a quick step.
Because she's already down to
heal item.
Heal, yeah.
We already used the defense order Blastonic, that's why Frisia is able to survive.
We just need this fucking trooper to die.
I'm ready to go.
Heal.
Heal.
Yep, that's what I'm working on.
Do you have grenade?
No. We
No,
used our
okay.
one grenade on him,
Yeah.
and it didn't work.
Yeah, it just doesn't.
Does Alicia still have her grenade?
No,
Yes.
we used
Or
her,
no, we used that
her
as well.
grenade on him as well.
I'm ready to go.
Immediately shoot him in the face.
I'm ready to
Immediately
go.
shoot him in the face, immediately end turn, immediately start turn, immediately heal.
Next partner.
Don't think we'll be able to get the heal off.
No, if
No.
she activates again, she's dead.
Okay.
So create a separate save and then try and run in with Alicia.
Yeah.
Why not?
Moving out.
So do the same thing, have the Ragnade ready to go before you move in with Alicia, and just run her as much as you can straight towards that flag.
Yeah.
Yep, pop the Ragnade.
My turn, okay?
Yeah, second too late on that.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Load. Yeah, we can get there with Alicia. It's just got to be very precise.
Alternatively, we just hide behind the building. Like, not this save, but the save before it. We just hide behind that building, that big one, with both the scouts and just let the turn lapse.
I mean, there's going to be more dudes in the base if we do that.
Yeah, they requested
They called
reinforcements this turn.
Oh, they did call.
Or last
yeah,
turn,
they did call in
so.
reinforcements.
So,
Plasatonic, we're trying to beat this without it being a stupid goddamn slog.
we're kind of moving into sunk cost fallacy here, though.
We're really not.
May have to immediately heal, but you should be good.
Yeah, and immediately heal.
Yeah.
Because you're either going to get this activation or not, so there's no reason not to heal right off the bat.
Yeah.
Nope.
Help me.
I was in aim mode the minute it started, or second it started. Did not
Yeah,
have
you were
enough
just
time.
too low on that one.
So,
Go back to our pre-run save. Still have that one.
Yeah, I do.
Run Alicia up first to kill all the stuff that we had Frasier killing, because there's no reason to have her.
And then have Frasier be the one
kill,
that
then
runs
have
in.
Frasier run since she already has the buffs on her.
So
start
Alicia
with
up first.
This also gives us a grenade to toy around with, and
let's go to 2 grenades to toy around with.
Yeah, and we can actually try and place them better. As you get a bit closer to shoot the guy.
Remember to not step on the mine.
Enemy sighted.
She doesn't have the damage boost, so she has to make sure the shots hit, but
fine.
Or she just takes another action to shoot him.
Or dies. Reaction.
Well, have Frasier run up and kill that guy, then have Alicia deal with everything else.
Yeah.
Because Frasier has to run up anyways. Frezia.
Plazatonic, it would literally take every action point we have remaining in our pool to get a shock trooper over there.
Yeah,
they run like 15 feet and they run like 15 feet and get wind.
My turn, okay?
Wait, I don't think we have a shock troop on the field besides Rosie.
Rosie, who's all the way back at the main base anyways.
Enemy sighted.
Where's that backup?
Enemy sighted.
Yeah,
all right.
Iron closer. Let us get it in there.
Yep, and turn. Kill that other guy.
My turn, okay?
Alicia.
Alicia, you're fired, but we still have action. It's fine.
Yeah, we got plenty of action.
My turn, okay?
I mean, it's not a scout-only playthrough. It's just for this particular mission. Like, the option of run a shock trooper in is never really a thing for any sort of decently long map, because shock troopers have like 3 feet of movement.
I was gonna
grenade though.
Yeah, fire the grenade from Alicia.
go south because they're
My turn, okay?
Yeah, here's
like along that wall.
Oh,
too far forward.
Too far.
Yeah.
hate this map.
That's fine.
Yep.
Send Rosie in. She can just do the grenade herself, or not.
I mean, I'm kind of on this one too. We're better off having 2 grenades to use.
Well,
Hey,
run
well-
Frezia first because she's more likely to actually kill the elite.
Yeah.
Watch me dance. Scorching sands? Bring it on.
Ow.
Yeah.
Enemy camp sighted ahead.
Found this one. Shall we dance?
Right.
Next partner.
Now you may just want to reload. Considering how much damage Frisia took in one shot.
It was 3, but sure.
Yeah.
Okay. If the game didn't decide, or let me rephrase that. If the game designers had not decided that they made the tanks too useful and decided to, in almost every mission hereafter, take the tanks away from you, I would not be as annoyed by this.
This one specifically takes the tanks away from you at a certain point. Basically, they're turrets as you get through the horseshoe, and then past that, literally, you have to take that base entirely with troops. The next one is actually this idea kind of done right. Thinking of blowing up the tank. You know, we could actually probably blow up the tank, and that's the stupid part of it.
I'm ready to go. Time for a quick step. Scorching sands, bring it on. Found us one.
Enemy camp sighted ahead.
Found us one. Next partner.
Okay.
I'm ready to go.
So can you get to a place where you're shooting the glowy thingy on the back of that thing without taking reaction fire?
From the south building, should be able to.
Yeah. So go there. You probably have to step out a little. Yeah, you can see the glowy thingy. Okay, end turn. Give her the demolition order.
Yeah.
Demo boost?
This is an order! Destroying the target is your top priority.
Shoot the tank in its weak spot for massive damage.
Watch me dance. Time for a quick step. Scorching sands, bring it on.
Take that, Tread.
No, the side of the cover on the weak point counts as the tread. We have to get it from the back.
No, it doesn't. You were hitting the tread.
Yeah.
You can absolutely shoot the weak points side.
Okay, so, for the record, since we're already going to reload the save.
I'm ready to go. Time for a quick step.
That is dead on. That's a little above to make sure we're not hitting the tread.
Huh.
That counts as the tread.
Because I have definitely shot them from the side before.
No, we'll actually have to loop around.
Okay.
If that's going to work at all.
Run Alicia first and kill the scout first. Because the scout is doing a defense debuff.
Yeah, that isn't helping. Matter of fact, that's probably what's screwing us over.
My turn, okay?
Yeah, so ignore the ace, kill the scout.
Enemy unit sighted. Be careful.
Enemy unit spotted.
Because having the scout alive when people get up there is just making whoever's doing the run harder.
Yeah.
All right.
And the ace isn't facing the right way, so he doesn't actually care that you shot right in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Accurate.
Moving out.
And get Alicia killed.
I had to turn quickly after you do the shot.
He still takes a turn of reaction fire, and his reaction fire is enough to kill
If he's
you.
still alive, yes.
Oh, fire the grenade at the other guy then. Try and
Yeah.
get the guy in cover. Because Frezia can kill the elite.
Yeah, that's true enough. At the very least, get him out of cover.
And we can technically kill the guy with 2 grenades. We actually get the grenades on top of him.
Yeah, it's just a matter of actually getting him on top of him. It's difficult because it keeps wanting to snap to the tank.
Yeah.
Hit left bumper, see if it will actually target.
No.
No.
It doesn't.
He's not visible, so...
If I can't hit him with a bullet, it won't auto-target. Okay. There's 2 there. There's back there. That's where the game broadly thinks he is, but then immediately snaps to the tank.
Alright. Yep.
Half his health.
Yep.
In fact, if you move over to the right slightly, you probably actually have a line of sight on him now. Or not.
Nope.
That's fine.
No, we do. We have the barest of line of sights on him.
Yeah, but we're not taking that shot because Leash will die.
Yeah.
Move Freezy up, kill the elite, fire grenade.
Yeah.
Watch me dance.
Also, try and get a bit more to the right as you leave the smoke, because you're taking most of the hits from that particular turret.
Watch out for gunfire from your flanks.
Shall we dance?
Oh.
Next partner.
Who are these guys?
Right.
Yep.
These idiots must.
And we'll actually have targeting on the guy now because we have a targeting lane too.
Yeah.
Yes, because Alicia can see him.
Yep.
Yep. I have Frisia grenade him.
Ready to go. Time for a quick step.
Oh, still won't auto target, so.
I don't think you have range to him. Check. Oh, no. Just barely. More to the right. There you go. Or go back to the left, I guess.
I mean, he's actually to the left. You can see where his targeting marker actually popped up for a second.
Well, no, he was to the right, and then he was on him, and then he went back to the left.
No, his marker's actually up right now. He was to the left of where Rolly shot.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on.
Well, regardless.
Yep.
Okay.
Might want to use Alicia to heal Frisia, so she has more of her movement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My turn, okay? Thanks a bunch.
Because you're still going to need to get in, kill.
Yep.
And just
Yep.
end her turn.
Alright. I would say create a overwrite one of the other split saves here. Not
Yep.
the original save, though.
I'm ready to go. Time for a quick step.
Okay.
Well, run.
Yep. Oh, shoot. Then end turn immediately.
Next partner.
Nice work. Keep taking them
And
down.
then next turn, immediately pop a heal, and you should be good.
Yeah, she's not taking anywhere near as much damage now.
Well, yeah, she's got the huge
Well,
defense boost,
she has the
and-
defense boost and she doesn't have defense down.
Yeah. So go ahead.
Ready to go.
Yeah.
Time for a quick step.
Yeah, you can see.
Yep.
So yeah, heal and then immediately run towards the flag.
Pound that wood.
Okay.
End turn.
Fucking
Yeah,
geometry!
No, you're out of movement. It wasn't geometry.
Yeah, you don't have that much movement. She is on like
Yeah,
Her
just a
last
sliver of
bits.
AP.
I'm not sure about this.
immediately heal. Run as far towards the flag as you can.
Still got movement.
Yep.
There you go.
There you go. Close enough.
Yep. Next turn, pop another instant heal, and we should be good.
Yep.
I'm ready to go. Time for a quick step.
And run at the flag, mashing A.
Where's the flag?
There we go.
It counts!
We're good.
Guys,
The flag's
guys, pick
ours.
up the
You have
flag.
to stop shooting now. That's how this works. Rules of war.
I hate one turns.
And with doing all that, we probably would have been just as fast, if not faster, but just, I don't know, calling in some Lancers, having them blow up the tanks.
Yep. No, like 3 turns, or 3, cycles ago, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna call in a bunch of fucking Lancers, we're gonna do this the hard way. That was an A rank, and I don't feel we deserve that. It's only because of the organization that's,
alternate timelines.
Yeah. That's right, that's actually a good weapon.
Yes.
Amazingly. It took me like 2 or 3 attempts when I did it, but I also have the order where I can specifically heal someone. And it's a repeatable order.
Zara. Hi, Rosie. How can I help you?
Good thing we got that mission done. Nothing bad will happen.
You have already.
Nothing bad at all.
You mean the
I got a good feeling about the way this war is going, guys.
Nothing will go wrong.
You said it was a protective charm, didn't you? I still owe you one from the feast, so anything you want, just name it.
Let me think. You know what? I'd like to hear you sing, Rosie.
Huh? You want me to sing?
Yes. You told me before that you always enjoyed it. I'd really love to hear you. I'm
Huh, fine. I'll sing at your funeral.
Okay, then. It's a promise.
God damn it, whoever did that! Is that Vince or is that Bob? Or was that you, Shiv?
That wasn't me.
No, that was me.
Oh, God bless you, Vince. Holy shit!
God, it's almost like this base that still had 2 tanks and a bunch of soldiers in it. Wasn't a good place to have a heartfelt moment.
Oh.
So Galleons just ran in, hung on their flag, and said, "We win." This
Damn
was
it, am
stupid.
I gonna have to drive this fucking thing myself now?
That's art. And I hope somebody clips that. That needs to be the first clip of our channel.
Hunter, please get on that.
Oh.
I so wanted to make it real.
The truth is, when you said you needed a laugh track thing earlier, I thought about it. Oh,
should have been
God,
the awe moment for the those tender, somber moments.
I hate this death scene so much.
You said you wanted to.
Oh, just wait until we play Eternal Sonata.
No, it's not just that. It's another tonal shift. It's doing a dramatic death in a war story, which is fucking stupid.
You want to know what the worst part of this is? I'm going to spoil this for anyone who cares. So if you don't care,
a dramatic death in a war story works when apparently no one dies.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of that.
If you want to call it a war story, but no one in our unit dies
Okay.
except that one guy who died. We don't talk about
Do
him.
you want to know the worst part of this? I mean, it's going to spoil something that happens later, but don't, I don't care at this point.
We don't care.
They try this twice. They
Yeah.
try to do this twice, and you only get one of these per whatever medium you're in.
Yeah. The worst part is there's a better way to kill her in this very scenario. Like, what I would have actually had them do is blow up the Edelweiss. Like, partway through the mission, the Edelweiss gets shot in the ass.
Yeah, it gets blown up, and then you get the Edelweiss 2 as, like, the last thing she was working on or something.
Yeah.
It's like poetry, it rhymes.
Yeah, but then they couldn't have a touching moment about how Rosie gets over her racism.
That's the fucking point. It's a war story. They're supposed to be tragic deaths, not dramatic.
We just did the Beach of Normandy, or the anime Beach of Normandy.
See, the problem is you're considering this to be a war story when it's basically not.
Yeah,
I know. There is no actual war of hell going on for any of the main
This is a war
characters.
story, not an anime. It's an anime, not a war story. This isn't Band of Fucking Brothers.
They want it to be so hard, but it isn't.
No, they really don't. They want it to be an anime.
And if they wanted to be Band of Brothers, they wouldn't do the vegetable mission or the beach mission.
Thank you, Hunter.
Yes.
Hey, kid. I'd like to sing for you, if that's okay. I mean...
Man, they're having Hughes' funeral way over
Promise is a
there.
promise, right?
Just a bad day all around.
Can't hear you, Rosie.
Like, if they really wanted to do a war story, these characters wouldn't have names.
Oh, so Valkyria Chronicles 3?
Pretty
No
much.
name. Just keep recruiting new bodies.
We can do that.
I mean, we can't just suicidally throw people in. And
If
keep
you
getting
do,
the junk
yes.
recruits.
If we run out of actual named recruits, we will actually eventually just run into
Scout.
Shock Trooper. That is a thing that happens in this game if you're really horrendously bad at it.
I think you almost have to try for that.
Pretty much.
You can't actually just do it on purpose.
You can't see it, but I'm doing the jerk-off motion just as hard as I possibly can.
Here's the other thing about this whole, like, you know, dramatic death and, like, oh, you know, the feels thing. This game hasn't really done anything yet to make us give a shit about half of these characters, including Asara.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, this would matter if it was a character we actually cared about, but, like...
Hey, battlefield musicians are a very important thing, Hunter.
Doesn't do anything for us? Like, it doesn't even affect our ability to use the Edelweiss. Like...
Yeah. You're not getting an idol group, you're still in the middle of a war, shut up and keep fighting.
Deploy the idol group.
It's a different game.
That's Omega Quintet. I also own that.
Give us your orders, Clancy song.
The fight for Brule.
Ugh, I'm not up for another grueling slog.
Oh, that's the rest of this game.
Let's go through the,
Yeah, we'll get through the intro cutscenes.
We'll get through the cutscenes.
Just as kind of a heads up on that to those of you viewing, it is entirely likely that for the remainder of Valkyria Chronicles, we will probably end up doing one mission per stream because the rest of them are miserable.
Yeah.
We've made it through the part of the game where it pretends like it doesn't hate you.
Let's begin the strategy meeting.
Starting with the train mission, they realized, wait, we hate the people playing our game.
Lieutenant. It's been 3 weeks since we lost Isara. We're all still in shock, Captain. Personally, it still doesn't
How do we have no one on guard in this enemy base?
Can't believe she's really gone.
Like, seriously, they had like 3 or 4 guys within 10 feet of them.
Nevertheless,
There were 2 tanks just sitting right there.
You have no one to blame for this but yourself.
General Damon to allow this op and received full clearance. The Gallian
It wasn't even
militia's
like it
next
was a
task
sniper way up on a
is to
hill,
liberate
way
small
far away. It
border
was
town
the regular
called
scout.
And I don't know, I kind of get this as an anime. On the other hand, animes
your
do
squad
tragic
enters and
deaths
secures
pretty
the
well,
plaza.
actually.
Yes, but it's not
Still.
that kind of anime.
Yes,
You're
but
right.
animes do tragic deaths after you get like 12 episodes and not maybe 2 or 3 minutes worth of character development in little cutscene things.
Yeah, we're like 9 hours of gameplay into this game, but of those 9 hours, like...
None of it is character.
Half an hour has been cutscene.
Also,
More
I'd like
than
to
that.
introduce the new
I'd say this
tank
game is
pilot
almost
assigned
half
to
and
the
half
Edelweiss.
between cutscene and combat, and I'm not sure which one is worse.
Oh, the
I would not say
combat.
it's half and half, considering how long and log-filled most of the games are. Spend significantly less time in cutscenes than we do on battle maps.
To be a pilot. I'm hereby assigning him to Squad 7.
Isara inherited the Edelweiss from her father. I'd like to take over where she left off.
Okay, you have to turn
I'm
into a
still
plane
nowhere
if you want to
near
fly.
as skilled as she was, but I'll do my very best.
Thank you, Kreese.
Just the
That
Edelweiss
concludes
with
our
big
meeting.
helicopter
I look forward to good news from Brule.
thing on top of it.
Dismissed.
Meanwhile, back with the Zebadis.
Thousand was lost, and Gregor with it, in a warrior's death.
It was not a warrior's death. We dropped him into the ocean, he drowned. Sealed inside of a metal coffin.
Things aren't looking very good these days.
He was riding a
You're
train
not looking
named
very
Horse.
good.
He was riding a train named Horse.
Gallia with them.
has struggled since have bested the detachment's whole
And deserved everything he got.
Meaning, we reconcentrate our forces.
No, you idiot, we throw a party!
Send word to gather our armies on the Magyar Plain. Silvaria, the time has come to show these rubes your power.
Did thou seriously use the word rubes?
Valkyria disco ball!
By my Valkyrian blood, I swear the Gallian forces will bow before you.
Are you sure she should be out in the sunlight? I thought albinos had an aversion to sunlight.
Just burn easily. Put
I
sunscreen
believe
on.
it. They won't last long once you get serious. And that's good news for me and the prospects for Firald's reinstatement.
Once we conquer Gallia,
Because of course,
you
Maximilian
shall
is going to keep his word.
independence for your
Because
homeland, Jaeger.
It's okay. Jaeger won't survive this war.
no, we're probably gonna kill him in like a mission too.
You act like any of these people are going to survive this war.
They're villains
I'm
and
well
therefore
aware, Your
expendable.
Grace. The fate of the Empire is no concern of mine. But Maximilian, you will be victorious. That's the only reason I'm fighting this war.
It's unfortunate, because Jaeger's not actually a complete shit.
No.
No.
Jaeger just wants independence for his homeland.
I mean, still not a good guy.
No.
Still is working for the Nazis. But
It's been 5 months since we left Brule. Now, all but one of us is back to make this home again.
Captain Virat said she specifically requested this operation from General Damon.
She said that?
Yes. You know how she feels about him, but she begged him to give us Brule. She wanted us to remember.
We've been eating
why we
brule for
fought
5 weeks.
to help
None of us
get
can
past
cook.
Isara's death. For right now, let's stop thinking and just move forward. Let's take back Isara's home.
can't appreciate it. She's dead.
And now for something completely different.
Now, back to the stupid-looking temple.
/ opera house.
Back again. I had to return one more time.
Somebody pulled a thick blanket over themselves and ripped a really powerful fart.
But the area we saw last time, no matter what I try, the door won't open anymore.
Have you tried
What
open
was
sesame?
written on those walls turns all of Europa's history on its head. It's staggering. It began, "Welcome, Sister Valkyria." Did they hide the truth from all but their own? The door won't let me in. Given what's on the walls, maybe it opens only for the Valkyrie. Maximilian got through, but he had Selvaria with him. She must have opened it for him. But wait. The door was closed when we first arrived. Then the one who opened it was...
Dun dun dun!
No, it's not. The chances of her... No. There's no other explanation.
This is the most anime of explanations.
Yes. The door obviously only opens for bakers. Start baking bread, man.
Bio bread tricks.
Very, very advanced anime magic DNA scanners.
Right.
Since the Valkyrie aren't really genetic either.
Okay, so we've saved, and
It's headquarters, yeah.
yeah, here's my headquarters stuff.
Might as well go through this real quick. Do we have any medals for you to throw at us? Along with weapons.
Lieutenant Welkin Gunther, step forward.
The Temporal Sciences Division has told you to knock that shit off.
Final battle. This royal award.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Have this gun.
There's a lot of half this gun.
May your allegiance to God.
What about you, mysterious man in the cemetery? Do you have anything more for me?
Certainly not a ghost, General.
Hello again, son. I'll teach you mortar support today. Use
Sure.
it to request a mortar strike centered around a specific...
This is almost useful.
This one can actually be somewhat useful.
Yes.
It basically breaks terrain.
Very good.
Yeah, if we had like those 4 or 5 guys in the top of that last map and we had mortar support, you can just drop it and nobody's in cover anymore.
Yeah.
Also, pre that order, we got these mortars. What do we do with them? I don't know, just sit them here? Welcome's got it. Wait, we should shoot these at the enemy. Man, I'm good at this.
Hey! Drop it.
Oh.
After a heated struggle, the 3rd Regiment took the sanguine shore of Marbury, the Emperor's final holding in northern Gallia. Surrounded by sheer cliffs, Marbury is a natural citadel that has proved impossible to fell in previous bids staged by the Gallian army. The militia's strategy hinged upon a newly developed form of smokescreen grenade to mask their approach and baffle Imperial gunmen. The inventor of these life-saving grenades, Corporal Sarah Gunther, 16, was a tank pilot for Squad 7 and promised to be one of Gallia's greatest minds in engineering until Imperial fire at the end of this mission claimed her life. Her loss was a blow to the nation and to her squad, who saw her buried in the war cemetery near the capital. As Europa War II continues to expand in intensity and scale, the numbers of war orphans has climbed to new record heights. According to a recent study by the European War Orphan Rescue Fund, an NGO, the number of children who have lost parents is rivaled only by the number who have lost access to educational facilities despite an expressed desire to learn. Gallia is no exception to this continent-wide trend, though its parliament voiced plans for securing basic education and job training in a recent session. EWARF has approached leaders from each of Europa's nations, calling for the establishment not just of orphanages, but of a full infrastructure to support these children as they grow into self-supporting adults.
Okay. I realize they're trying to do the theme here of, you know, tragedy has struck your team, but war orphan count soars after that last mission is just kind of funny to me as that last little spiteful kick by the writers.
I mean, I don't see what the problem is. You got a workforce now.
Yep.
Come back.
They say they want some more porridge, you just hit them with the truncheon a little.
I lost my mommy and daddy in the war. Now I want to learn. Oh, you're going to learn? Here's how you put the rivets in a plate for a tank. See, today you've gained knowledge.
Awesome. Yeah, they get attacked down. Screw that.
Yeah, not really worth.
Yeah.
If you're in a position
okay,
to be attacked, you're dead.
They are.
Not only that, but honestly, just at this point, it's pretty much, honestly, mostly just worth it going down the single lines for these.
Yep.
You're never going to use the one. You're going to use accuracy for sniper rifles. You're going to use damage for the machine gun.
No, Edelweiss. Don't
nothing
care
on this
about any of
page.
these. None of those.
Really, just those two left.
Shamrock. No.
Nothing.
No.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, before we quit, there's one more thing I want to do.
Well, we should go to training as well.
Well, yeah. We do training, but before we... That.
Shock troopers to 11.
Yep.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Okay.
May as well boost snipers as well.
Yeah.
Oh. We technically have flamethrowers to buy.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, just firepower boost.
Yeah, just firepower boost.
Yes, their effect is HP down. You know what else brings HP down? Fucking killing people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the weapon that makes stormtroopers semi-viable. It's the only reason I would slot them into a regular rotation is because these don't give a shit about cover.
Yeah.
That or if it's actually a defensive mission for once, they are actually good at holding defensive
Yes, on
positions.
the like 3 defensive missions in
Yeah.
this entire game, the flamethrowers are actually useful.
Well, their reaction fire. They have They have some of the better reaction fire simply because the machine gun just does a shit ton of damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
So that one weapon we actually got, the flamethrower.
Yeah, that's what we're looking at right now.
Yeah.
That was the.
This is the machine guns, which I.
Yeah, it's the FF4. You
Oh, right. They carry both of them, that's why.
Yes, they do in fact carry both.
Okay.
So yes, it is just an all-around better.
Yeah, it's in
than the thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, I think we have to get almost to the bottom of our tree to be even comparable.
Yeah. Unusually, it's an ace weapon that was actually worth getting.
Go figure, the Germans were good at flamethrowers.
Yeah.
Who knew? But yeah, so they've got garbage for range, but if you get in range, they're dead. They can kill multiple people in a single turn. And
they are technically just as effective against armor as they are against as the machine guns are.
Yep.
Never use these on tank.
No.
That's the look of a woman who knows how to use a flamethrower. Okay, so.
Yes. These are tanks, not mechs from BattleTech.
Do me a favor and check our medal count a second here. It's in the...
Oh, it's in the book, right. In the book.
Yeah, if I remember, it's a high number of medals for that. Decorations.
Yeah.
7.
I think we have 7. We're 3 shy of getting that recruit.
Okay. So, that's where we're going to leave off today.
Yep.
Hopefully the next mission won't go as bad, because we're not going to do these dumb shenanigans around tanks.
No.
The next mission in general is just better designed.
Yeah.
It's more straightforward.
But there are definitely missions in the future of this game that will be just as annoying.
Yep. So, thank you for joining us, everyone.
Yep.
We will probably be back tomorrow with more Super Robot Wars.
Yep.
And back next Saturday with more of this. So, with that, tab out.
Have a good one, everyone.
Have a good one.
Yep.